have a team that works in this house with 3 guys. We have to do almost everything for them, to a degree. But by the same token, too, we're still trying to teach them to do certain things. On my shift, which is third shift, overnight, I work from 10:30 at night until 8:30 in the morning. My duties include general cleanup and preparing the meal for the next night. When I come in at 10:30, I check on the guys, set up their linen and stuff for the next morning. About 5:30 in the morning, that's when I start waking the guys up, getting them moving. Then I get them showered, clean their rooms, change the linen. By 7 o'clock, my partner comes in and she starts fixing breakfast. I tend to refer to David as my shadow, because no matter where I go, I'll turn around, I'll bump into him.
You never know what you're going to come across in the mornings. I come in the mornings, I help get them ready for work, get them dressed, get their hygiene done, shaved, teeth brushed, dressed for work. The night staff's already here, and they usually have things prepared for breakfast already. They've usually already got 1 or 2 consumers started. Then we get their breakfast and pass medications. There's 2 days in a week when one of the consumers has laundry that she does, so we get that taken care of. Everybody generally goes and they sit in the living room and wait until it's time to go. We usually either have the news on or the radio. There's one that needs total care. She has to have a helmet on, and she can't brush her teeth, she can't wash herself, she doesn't do anything without assistance. If the consumers are having a bad morning, it can be very distracting trying to drive them to work in the morning. Sometimes things get thrown in the van out of their lunch boxes, or somebody's grabbing somebody's screaming obscenities. To get as much paperwork done as I can within that half an hour time I have, check emails, whatnot, check over any communications.
The first thing I want to do is I check documentation. I want to check to see, who's sick, who's here, who's gone, who has appointments, what needs to be done. Usually when I come in, they're getting off from work. They need showers, hygiene done. It's time for them to eat, meal preparation, activities.
The individuals that I support are pretty much independent. They just may require some minor assistance. They may need prompting. Robert's a pretty unique individual. He's probably been in the system for a long time. He's a very gentle and sweet soul. He's actually pretty independent despite some of the problems with the Alzheimer's. Wanda is a pretty great gal. She's someone who has been through the system, and she has survived. She's got a wonderful personality. She's a person with diabetes, so we have to really maintain her health at all times. She likes to test the waters every once in a while, but that's what everybody does.
I work with 15 adults with developmental disabilities. The guys start work at 8:45. I oversee the production that we do here in the workshop. I oversee what they're working on, how much they're doing.
My job is a support staff team member. From 9 to 3, I will be here and I will get her up and ready, give her medicines, just get going. If we want, we'll make it fun and we'll go outside to our nice little garden area and turn on music and eat. First, I was scared. I was scared because I didn't know how to work with people who had disabilities. But when you get into the field, you don't see their disabilities.
I work with Nathan a couple times a week. We pretty much, in general, end up troubleshooting problems he's having at work, problems he's having with his family, problems he's having in his social life, and anything that comes up in his life that he thinks he needs to talk about. Nathan seems to encounter lots of little things in his life that he blows into big things, and between the two of us, we try to settle them down and try to work through it so that he can solve most of his problems with just some advice.
As a guardian, my role is basically to advocate for the clients that I have and work closely with the facility that they get services from. I advocate for their activities of daily living, their medical care, and you can't do that unless you have knowledgeable, competent, and compassionate direct support professionals.
I work in the day program. What that means is just kind of help people with their social skills, their health skills, peer conflict and management skills, just kind of really whatever they kind of need help with. Some people are really independent. They just need help maybe with, monitoring they take their medication or helping them eat their lunch or with their hygiene needs. It just depends on what everybody needs. Basically, just here to help them be as independent as they can.
Do you like your new trainer, Kim?
High 10 comes on at 3:30, and her job consists of getting the dinner for the girls, give them their showers, give them their meds. She's a good cook. They all sit down as a family to eat. This is a home-cooked meal every night.
I'm like on call 24/7. Yes, I do have to give up some of my social life, but this is my job. I love my job.
My son is Roger, and he has atrophy of the cerebellum and spinal cord. As a result of that, he's losing control over his walking ability, and all coordination is affected by it.
I'm a live-in support staff, and my job mainly is to help Roger in his daily activities, his basic necessities. Sometimes we go out to dinner, and he'll make his own choice in what he does eat. Right now he's on an 1,800 calorie diet. We work together, and it's not so serious as work. I wouldn't call it work because we have a companionship, and we do laugh together. We tell jokes, just have a good time.